Hello, it's Trent from Genesis Marketing Consultants. Today, we will run through how to use the Image widget in Elementor. Images are an important part of just about any website experience. They provide a powerful way to help tell a story and work to capture your visitors' attention, increasing engagement on your website. So let's jump in and see it in action. From the widget panel, select the Image widget and drag it into the right column. The blue line indicates where it will be positioned when you let go. Click the placeholder image to choose an image. You can either upload an image or choose one from the media library. To the right of the selected image, we have the image details. Alt text, which is short for alternative text, is a concise description of the image and appears when the image cannot be displayed, such as on a screen reader. Using accurate alt text will improve both the accessibility of your website as well as its image. The title is automatically generated using the image file name. The caption field can be used to add a more detailed explanation of the image. Now you can go ahead and click Insert the image. We can edit the size of the image in the Content tab. There are a few options. You can select a preset size from the drop-down or choose your own custom size. You can also set the alignment of the image, left, center, or right alignment. If you would like to display a caption below your image, you can choose from either attachment caption, which pulls in the caption we added earlier in the media library. You can also add a custom caption where you can type in your own text. The caption style can be customized in the Style tab. However, we don't need a caption here, so we'll set it back to none. You can link the image to a media file and display it in a lightbox or standalone. You can also link the image to a custom URL. To do this, you can type in your URL link. Or for the pro users, you can click the Dynamic tab's icon to link dynamic content. This applies for any other field displaying this icon. Click the gear icon to adjust the link options, such as to display the link in a new window or add a nofollow tag. Okay, let's move over to the Style tab. Here, you can adjust the image width. You can select the unit and change the width by dragging the slider or typing in a precise value. You also have the option to choose the image's max width. Note that the Elementor default maximum width value is 100%. You can also set the image height if you've entered a width above. You can control the way that the image stretches through the object fit. Choose cover to keep the image proportional. For our example, we'll go back to the default size settings. You can control the image opacity here, where 0 equals completely transparent and 1 equals 100% opacity. If you'd like, you can apply a CSS filter to your image for some interesting effects, such as by lowering the saturation to create a black and white effect. Click here to go back to the default. Next, we'll add a hover effect to the image, which will display when visitors mouse over the image. We can select the opacity to change on hover, as well as the CSS filter, and we can adjust the transition duration, which controls the length of the animation in milliseconds. Next, we'll add a hover animation. You have many to choose from, and I encourage you to experiment with all of them. We'll select Rotate and Adopt. We'll apply a border radius to our image to make it circular for a simple animation. The next option is Border Type, where you can choose from several different border styles. Enter a value for the border width below. These values are linked by default, but you can click the link icon to unlink them and enter separate values for any side. I'll go ahead and remove the border by setting it back to none. We can add a box shadow to our image. From here, you can play with the settings to give the image a subtle 3D effect. We'll leave this one as is for our design. Click Publish and let's preview our design. Well done. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to check out our other great tutorials on our channel.